Hey folks, Bruce Naylor here. Got an interesting question from Out of Names to Choose. Great handle, by the way. Do you think it is concerning that Microsoft appears to have decided upon a data collection type of model now that it has reached maturity? It seems as though their eyes are now set upon beating competitors in related markets such as Steam and Spotify. However, with Windows 10 being an ever more locked-in operating system, I am concerned about how they will use their lead to collect data and give competitors less fluidity on the platform. That is an eloquent question, well written, and it's got some great points to it. So I will share this opinion with you. First off, anti-competitive behavior is nothing new to Microsoft. As you know, back I think in the 80s, they got their hands slapped with a pretty large antitrust case. There's been a number of horror stories where Microsoft has courted a small upstart company, making promises to purchase them and all that, but they basically just took their work and copied it. All this kind of behavior, so this is nothing new to Microsoft, and you've got every right to be concerned about how Microsoft may use the data collection that they are getting through Windows in order to freeze out competition in the marketplace. Again, this kind of behavior is certainly something Microsoft has engaged in the past, and currently there's probably really not much there to prevent them from doing it in the future. Microsoft is a very, very aggressive company. Now, yes, they have insights into their customers that maybe companies that make a competitive product don't have access to. However, I see Microsoft really not focusing as much on consumer-oriented applications such as games and so forth, as they are more interested in enterprise-level products, because the reality is that's where a lot of their money is being made. That is not to discount the importance of Surface and Windows and Xbox and that kind of stuff. I do think Microsoft will use everything in its means to compete on every front that they possibly can. Will they use your data to freeze out competition? Well, they've been known to use, I hate to say it, but basically inside information in the past to get what they want. So this is nothing to discount. So it is possible, I would think, that Microsoft would not necessarily do that, because there's a lot of areas that Microsoft's really not concentrating on. For example, in the creative space, Microsoft really doesn't compete against Adobe, let's say, or they don't really have a competitor for Final Cut and other applications. But that doesn't mean services such as Spotify may not come under attack by Microsoft. And when you talk about Steam and the Microsoft Store, they've got a long way to go with the Microsoft Store, they really do. But that doesn't mean at some point down the road that Microsoft won't use the enormous amount of data they've collected over the years to competitive advantage. How that all pans out, I really don't know. I'd like to get your opinion in the comments down below. What do you think? Do you think Microsoft will be even-handed and not use this data collected to compete against competitive products? Or do you think Microsoft will use everything in its arsenal to compete? I'd like to know what you think down below. Bruce Naylor, take care.